Alrighty. Oh, I hit play. Didn't realize I hit play, but doesn't look like I've been recording for that long. So, yeah, what's up? We're back on a Monday. It's Monday after the weekend. Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to get the camera angle to get right here. There we go. That's better. I didn't record any running from this past weekend. I just don't feel like it's really worth it for me to bust my camera out and record myself talking about like, hey, here I am and I'm getting ready to go for a run. Should be a quick one. Just quick 2 miles, 5 miles, we'll see, whatever, you know. And then I like bust out my camera at the end and I'm like, well, I just ran. Felt about as good as I thought it would, and yeah, that's that. Not a lot of offering there. It's just kind of a, I don't know. So I didn't record any of it. I did run, however. I did run on Saturday. I did 2 miles. I ended up setting a new PR for my 2 mile run. I ran it at about like 9:14 was my average pace at the end. So 2 miles in about 18 and a half minutes. Not terrible. Not my best 2 mile time ever, but also not, terrible given everything else going on. So Saturday was 2 miles. Yesterday, Sunday, was 5 miles. I actually didn't think that I was going to get to go yesterday because it was the weather was kind of crappy like all day. It was raining in the morning. Wasn't really cold, but it was raining. It's like a steady rain, a good rain. And so I didn't really want to run in that. So I didn't think I was going to get to go. I held out for as long as possible. I even ate lunch. And then about 30 minutes after I ate lunch, the rain kind of stopped. And I, for whatever reason, just had a wild hair and was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. That girl's doing it. She's doing it. She's out running right now. Not me. But I went yesterday. So I stepped outside with a stomach full of pasta and just went for a 5 mile run, and it was rough, dude. The first 3 miles were not terrible. They were okay, but everything after 3 miles, miles 4 and 5 was not my greatest showing. I also started in a long sleeve cotton t-shirt for whatever reason. And yeah, by like mile 1.5, I was like, yeah, this has got to come off. We're not doing this. So I was carrying a t-shirt with me the entire way. But we got it done. We got it done 5 miles in about 50 minutes. It was about a 10-minute pace. So again, not great, but it was within the prescribed pace. So we got that done. I was supposed to run again today, but admittedly, like my feet were killing me this morning. I have a little bit of hip pain in my right hip and also in my right knee. I also am still dealing with shin splints, though the shin splints were not the primary reason that I chose not to run today. It was just kind of a combination of everything. I didn't run for a week. The last time I ran was 7 days ago, last Monday, and I did like a 3 mile run. And then I took like 5 days off and then ran 7 miles in 2 days. And I was supposed to run another 3 this morning, but I went back and forth on it, and ultimately I just decided, no, I'm not gonna do that because I've got other stuff going on. I still have to, I got sprints on Wednesday, going to the gym today and tomorrow. I'm probably gonna row today and tomorrow. And then I've got a long run, the longest so far this training program this coming Sunday. I'm supposed to do a 7 mile run on Sunday. And then after that, distances increase quite a bit. I start doing like 4 mile tempo runs. I have a 8 mile run, I think, next week sometime, like next Sunday. So like almost 2 weeks from now. So I just decided with everything going on, upcoming, again, the goal is to just continue to work out tomorrow. I'm not trying to go ballistic playing the long game here, but I still do want to get a little bit of cardio in. I feel kind of guilty. I probably could have run this morning, but I just kind of pussed out, just gonna be straight up with you. Like, I found some excuses and they sounded good, but it is what it is. I do believe that I made the right decision long term. There's a case to be made for both, I think, and ultimately what it just boiled down to was like me kind of listening to my body. I didn't really want to push it. Don't really want to push it. My foot and my hip were the two big reasons why I decided not to. I've gotten the hip pain is not new. Usually it comes whenever I start doing like volume squats. I'll get some pain in my hip. I don't know why. Hip imbalance probably. But, just made a decision this morning to skip the 3-mile run. Seemed like a lot of running in 3 days for having taken so much time off. And so I just decided to let my legs recover a little bit because I have to squat tomorrow, So tomorrow's a leg day. But yeah, my a little disappointed, I guess, but it's really not that big of a deal. Long game here we're playing, so just got to keep that in mind. Thought about running after the gym today, but I probably won't do that either, just because, I don't know, probably not. I'm probably just going to row today. I think I'm probably just going to row. So, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do on the rower, but I do know that I've got a bench today. Today's upper body strength training. And we got a bench. I have a set of 4. I think it's at like 250 or 255. So I gotta do that, and then I gotta do close grip bench, and then we'll just do some accessories. What are the accessories? I don't remember what the accessories are, but whatever, we'll figure it out. So here's to hoping the gym's not busy. It's 11:20 in the morning. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I get some good footage in here. I got some good footage on Friday, so that was cool. Hopefully we get the same thing today. That'd be kind of nice, But yeah. Why did the windshield wipers just come on? That was weird. All right, well, we're pulling in here, so we'll hopefully see you inside. This place does look kind of busy for 11 o'clock on a Monday, so we'll see. But is it a holiday today? What is today? No, I don't think it's a holiday. It's just, just a busy day, I guess. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna go hit chest, get a nice little chest pump. I'm gonna chug this here pre-workout. I've already had an energy drink, and now I'm gonna chug this pre-workout full of caffeine, and we're gonna go inside and we're gonna bench. All right, there's a bit of a gap there. Obviously, we're done, but the last thing that I recorded was close grip bench. There was obviously some stuff that happened in between then and now, and I'll take you through it. Bench felt good, you know. It was a 255 for 4, and then close grip at 215, 3 sets of 5 at like RPE 7. That was my 3rd set that I recorded, as I stated previously. After we wrapped that up, I moved on to chest flies, 3 sets of 6, just kind of heavier. So we went, we're on the machine, did I think 200, 200, and then 225 for my 3rd set of 6 chest flies. From there, we moved on to, what did we do? Oh, neutral grip lat pull downs. So I used the wide neutral grip. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I know I've seen some people use like the cable row attachment to do neutral grip pull downs, which, you know, not knocking it. I just, for whatever reason, gravitated towards the wide grip neutral grip. So that's what I use. 6 sets of 11, a lot of volume there. Ended up having to back the weight off a little because the weight that I started at initially was a little too heavy. I got almost 4 sets through and was like, yeah, this is not RPE 7 or RPE 8 or whatever it was. It was a little too heavy. It looks like I have a black eye, dude. What is that? It's interesting. It must just be like dirt or something. Looks like I got punched in the gym for recording sets, getting in people's way. Shout out to my boy, Jesus Christ, what is his name? Jeff Nippard. But anyways, and then from there we moved on to lateral raises on the cable machine. I like to do the cable machine a little bit better. I've just, I think it's just too easy to cheat with dumbbells, just to kind of like, you know, shrug the weight up a little. It's too easy to like throw it up, you know what I mean? Like use momentum to get the weight up. So I've always just kind of gravitated towards cables. I set the cable attachment on the arm so that whenever I'm in the bottom position, we're at about a 90-degree angle at the grip. So the cable's coming like straight out basically, and then my arm comes down to meet it at basically a 90-degree angle. And then from there, you know, cables are also pretty good, I think. You know, this is probably just, you know, personal experience, anecdotal evidence, but I think that cables benefit you more because you're able to keep, there's constant tension on your muscle, whereas like at the bottom of a dumbbell lateral raise, you know, you kind of like, at some point gravity kind of takes over, especially if your muscle's fatigued and you're using dumbbells. It's a lot easier to kind of let gravity take the wheel, whereas on a cable lateral raise, I feel like you kind of have to fight gravity a little bit more, and it just kind of keeps better tension on my muscles. Again, you know, that could be completely wrong, but that's kind of what I've just, my, like I said, personal anecdotal sort of experiences. I just prefer it. And then after that we did overhead dumbbell extensions. So like, you know, you sit on the little shoulder press chair, you know what I mean? And then just do the 1 dumbbell behind the head up, you know, 5 sets of 10, and then 5 sets of 10 spider curls after that. And we got we got it done. So then I got on the rower, as I said I was going to. So I got on the rower and did 2 kilometer sprints. So I did, was it 2 kilometer? Yeah. I already forgot what I did. I think it was 2 kilometer sprints. So 250 on, or 250 off, 250 on for 2 kilometers sprints. And I finished 2K in about, what was it? I want to say it was like 8.5 minutes, 9 minutes, something like that. So again, like really average rowing. You know, I would do 250 meters, at kind of an easy, just sort of pace that was, I don't know what you call it on a rower. Running, you call it like a conversational pace, just sort of like a recovery pace. And then I would do 250 sprints, just kind of trying to go all out for 250 meters. And I did that for two kilometers, and then I did a 1 kilometer cool down. So 3 kilometers in total on the rower today. And I feel like it was, it felt good, it felt okay. Sprints on the rower suck, but it's, it is what it is, we got it done. I almost stopped at 1 kilometer sprints, on-off sprints, but I talked myself into 1,500 meters, and then I talked myself into 2 kilometers. Somehow I talked myself into more in the middle of the exercise. So we did it. We did 2 kilometers. Probably could have done a little bit more, but it is what it is. I'm gonna row again tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Since I did sprints today, maybe I'll just do sprints tomorrow. Maybe I'll do 1K for time. Maybe I'll just do, I don't know, like a 2K at, threshold pace, meaning like a challenging pace, but not a sprint, something that really pushes, like a difficult pace to hold, but one that's still manageable. I don't know if I'm describing this very well. It just sounds like I'm contradicting everything that comes out of my mouth, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'll just do 2K and at a nice relaxed pace, just to kind of keep the gears greased and keep everything moving. But I feel good right now. I'm hungry, and I just found out I have a meeting in like 30 minutes, so that's cool. Just got thrown on my calendar. No big deal. Yeah, it is what it is. I love it when that happens, when like nothing's planned for the day. I don't have any meetings, and then someone's just like, you know what? Let's have an hour-long meeting at 3 p.m. Let's do that. It's like, oh yeah, it's exactly how I wanted to spend my freaking afternoon. But the show must go on. So I'm gonna go home, make some lunch, and yeah, we're gonna get back to work. Appreciate you guys watching yet again. Tomorrow we're doing squats, lower body tomorrow, squats, rowing. Should be a good time. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about buying like a sandbag and like a medicine ball to do wall balls with, and maybe on Saturdays get my wife out to go run with me. We'll do like a half-mile run, come back and do some sandbag lunges, and then another half-mile run, some wall balls. I haven't told her yet, but I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking just at the house, so we can kind of like get a workout in together on a Saturday, Anyways, that's kind of off topic. I just wanted to put that out there. We'll see. I don't know yet. We'll see. But anyways, we'll see you tomorrow for squats. Hopefully I get some good footage tomorrow in the gym as well. It wasn't super crowded today, so I was able to record bench. And yeah, tomorrow hoping we can get squats recorded as well. I enjoy recording my lifts, for me mostly, but I also like sharing them. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, eat lunch, and get back to work. But I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, I suppose.